Hi again, it's Karen Porter back for a little more technical stuff about the journal making. It's not rocket science, but there are a few things that I didn't actually cover in that first video. Okay, so you have your journal, you have all the things cut out, or a lot of them cut out, because you don't have to, complete it in one sitting. In fact, it's nice when it kind of organically grows and develops. So you get a glue stick, and you can either put the glue on the surface of the book or on the actual strip of paper that is either your photo or the words that you want to adhere to the journal, or inside. And place things. And the nice thing about glue stick, if you want to just play with the placement, you can just put a little bit and then always rearrange and lift it, and it doesn't have to be permanent if you don't do a lot of gluing when you're first starting out. And don't it's just paper. Don't worry about it. Now, the other thing that I do is I'll place like strips of words or quotes inside bifold. So just put them in the bifold. Open up randomly to pages and throw two in. I like having one thing on each page. And sometimes it's a photo, but a lot of times it's just a word or a phrase. And so I place them, open up, put two, open up, put two, open up, put two. And then sometimes, I skip, but then go back and fill in. So that way you're not pressured to have to like finish it at one sitting, but things are in place so that when you have another couple minutes, you can get back to it and start with the glue stick again. Now inside, glue stick is sufficient to keep things in place. They really do, stay. Um, on the outside, however, you need to protect the cover, because if you're anything like me, I just throw this in my tote bag, I throw it in a purse, I, throw it on a chair, throw it in. So the outside of my journal really does get a lot of wear. To protect it, I cover the outside with packing tape. So if you're using a composition book where you have this kind of spine, you can start and go all the way around. Oops, let me keep this on camera and show you again. You can overhang the packing tape here. And I just use the clear packing tape for, closing up packages and shipping them. So it's, the 2-3 inch wide kind. So I overhang it a little bit on the top, and then just lay it out, and then go around and lay it out again. And then I, opening up, I'll fold it over the top, clipping it at the very center, but folding it over to make or you can just line it up for the very edge. That's irrelevant. You don't really need an overhang at the top. It's nice to have a little bit of coverage on the side. So you just do strip, and then another strip, and then another strip, and another, and another, and another, until the whole surface has this shiny, nice, clear, tapey coat. It's like a protective jacket for your sweet journal. Anyhow, it'll make your journal last longer, and if you're anything like me, you're not real careful with the journal. I love my journal, I respect my journal, but I also, it has to take a lot of wear and tear. So the packing tape is great. Now, if you're using a journal basis that has the wire binding, the, what do you call that? Wire thing. If it's like a binder, a coil thing that, you open up and you rip the pages out. You can't cover that with the tape, so you're going to want to do your strips this way and start at the edge and go over to the end. But if you do it up and down, then you don't have to worry about the whole wire thing becomes irrelevant. And your covers front and back are still protected. They'll take a lot of wear and tear, and they'll, you're not going to be losing words. You wouldn't want to lose your words, would you? No. We want to keep our words. Um, on lots of levels, we want to keep our words. Okay, so that's the way to protect it. And once you have that, you're ready to go, and just start using it and start planning for the next one, because once you start using these kinds of journals, they're just so much fun that you'll want to keep creating them, so that as you use one up, another one's going to be ready. And if you want to have different theme journals, you can always do that. I kind of like going from one to the next, because if I have to keep track of too many things, I get confused. Okay, that's enough for now, so I'll talk to you later about something else.